Hello viewers and welcome to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo and today we're here in Walvis Bay CBD where as per usual we bring you your latest news updates, weather tides, and today we also bring you the highlights of the Debmarine Namibia Premier League action between Blue Waters and 11 Arrows, which took place at the Jan Velken Stadium on Saturday in Walvis Bay. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. And now for our first story of the day, the pilchard and rock lobster stock of the country remains in a precarious state. During the most recent scientific survey conducted in March this year, recruitment was found to be poor for the ninth consecutive year, and the spawning stock biomass of pilchard was also found to be insignificant. The Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resource, Derek Claassen, told the industry stakeholders on the occasion of the annual address in Walvis Bay. According to the minister, the rock lobster stock is also in a poor state, with signs of fishing pressure exerted on the resource has been too high. We have wrongly observed that up to 80% of the undersized lobsters are still being caught, and remedial actions are therefore required in order to avoid this stock from collapsing. The ministry imposed a moratorium on the pilchard stock and will continue its continuous research programs to monitor it closely and reopen the fishery once the stock has recovered to a biological sustainable level. Claassen further stated that the stock assessment results have shown that the current spawning stock biomass and horse mackerel is at a sustainable level, but the recruitment is below the long-term average. The scientific survey conducted in March this year indicated that the stock has declined drastically. The size of the fish has been decreasing over the past 5 decades, and the catches of the mid-water fishery are now continuously made up of relatively smaller fish in size. According to the minister, the total marine captures landings for the various fisheries amounted to 400,000 MT for the period of 2021 to 2022. And now for our second story of the day, the Erongo Regional Governor Neville Andre has called on municipalities to make land available for prospects fishing companies that wants to build houses for their staff. Many fishermen still live in backyard shacks, and we want companies to assist their workers with proper and decent accommodation, Andre said at the ministerial address by the Minister Derek Claassen to the fishing industry in Walvis Bay. Andre listed employment creation, value addition, the recognition of Namibian captains, and salary disparities of the Namibians versus foreign crews as challenges faced by the industry. The sector has tremendously contributed to the employment and re-employment of fishermen. There is room for improvement with regards to addressing the challenges of the employment creation in the sector. The governor called on unions to really advocate for workers' rights, provide training and support to workers that are finding themselves at the wrong side of the law. He further expressed his gratitude to the fishing sector for their response during the difficult days of COVID-19 in terms of adhering to the regulations, support to regional COVID-19 response, and through the provision of food parcels and other valuable equipment. Andre also commended the sector for a superb exposition of the sector and ensuring a successful World Oceans Day. And now for our final story, Premier League soccer finally returned in style with a flying 11 arrows and flowing blue waters start in Walvis Bay after Debmarine Namibia committed 13 million Namibian dollars towards the 2021 to 2023 season. The first soccer derby between the two coastal giants produced an intense, closely contested and action-packed soccer match for football fanatics at the Jan Velken Stadium on Saturday. The feisty contested Debmarine Namibia Premier League Soccer League match finished in a goalless 0-0 draw. Backed by a vibrant and full capacity crowd, the beautiful birds under the mentorship of Lucky Shipanga launched numerous attacks but could not get the ball past Arrows keeper Denzel and into the back of the net. Arrows with Paula Shipanga at the helm also pressed hard with well-orchestrated attacks. The Blue Waters keeper Calvin was however alert and responded accordingly to deny Arrows from scoring. After an eventful first half, the score stayed level, and this was the case when the final whistle went, leaving both teams with having to settle for a point. Now both sides upped the pace in search of a winning goal during the second half, with neither managing to break the deadlock. Now, more coastal football action will follow on the 19th of October, with 11 Arrows set to compete against Citizens and Blue Waters against Civis at the Jan Velken Stadium in Walvis Bay.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1of2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibia Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Hello viewers, and welcome to Jan Velken Stadium, where Blue Waters will be up against 11 Arrows in a Debmarine Namibia Premier League match. Now we are bringing you the action live as it is happening, and after a drought, a very long drought of any soccer action, I'm sure we are all looking forward to this exciting fixture lined up for you sports fans at the coast. So please tell your neighbor, tell all the sports fans out there that this is happening right here in Walvis Bay at Jan Velken Stadium. It is the Coastal Derby with Blue Waters set to take on 11 Arrows right here at Jan Velken Stadium. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match with us. Big one for you guys today. How are you feeling?
The boys are confident that we're going to pull through. So I can't say much.
Okay. So how was preparations in terms of this match and it being the first for the season?
Yeah, basically the coach joined the team Monday.
Yes.
Last week he was just checking how he can fix the team. But as you can see, the boys are there. We only had 2 weeks of training.
Yes.
Yeah, but I can see that some of the guys are fit.
Yes.
And some are still
Lacking fitness.
yeah, but as the games are going, they will get there.
Yeah. So what are your plans for this match in particular against Blue Waters?
Most important thing, all of us, we are not there, but the main thing is just to keep it simple.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the main aim of the day.
I think last time you clashed with Blue Waters, you won on a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
So in terms of predicting the score for today, what would you say?
Today, as you can see, it's league, so there won't be penalty shootout. So
Yes.
I trust in my boys, and I'll go for a win this time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Points wise,
I will go for a 2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
We are in the company of Gregory Alcomap, the captain of Blue Waters. How are you doing?
I'm very good and well blessed.
Greg, when I met you as an attacking player. Now you've moved to defense. Why?
It's not a technical error. It's technical change. It's just getting used to that. So it's a position that I have to get used to. So it's every coach that tried me there. So I'm now prepared playing there. So I'm comfortable there.
So Greg, it's a big one coming up today. How have preparations been?
Preparations went very well. Everything went well. So we just have to take everything that we prepared for the week. So we have to take it today as a serious game, and everything is in our court. The coaches have done everything that they did throughout the week. So everything is in our court now. It's whether we win or whether we lose. But now we go for the 3 points ahead. So we're going stronger and stronger out.
So Greg, we haven't had any competitive soccer for quite a time. How have you been surviving?
We have been surviving. Our team was looking after us, providing us with stuff that they need to provide us with. But everything was going well as a team.
Yes.
We were focused. We tried to build on stuff that we need to build on, focused, but we maintain.
Yes. Banga Panduleni, and we have Stephen Damasep. We have Sam Nandai Wapu. And we have Hendrik Samaweb. We also have Enrico Wiweb, David Konjashili, Kalula Erastus, Leslie Kakuap, Adam Dominic, and Velton van Staden. We are paying respect to one of the supporters. ladies and gentlemen, now that concludes the action brought to you live all the way from John Wilkins Stadium today. It was a coastal derby between Blue Waters and 11 Arrows, and the game finished in a goalless stalemate. Now this was a Debmarine Namibia Premier League soccer match brought to you courtesy of the Blue Waters management team as well as Erongo. We hope you had enjoyed this game. It has been long overdue, and yes, what a sight it was today here at John Wilkins Stadium, where we could once again sit back and enjoy the beautiful game. It was a match live, and it was a one-of-a-kind match, and we are looking forward to some more soccer action. The fans are good, and the fans are glad to have been finally been able to witness live soccer once again. For those of you that have missed this action, kindly catch it on NTV tomorrow on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV 94. Tune in at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell all sports fans out there, and enjoy this match in the comfort of your home tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And with that, it's not going to be the last. It's been the first for quite a long time, but it's not going to be the last. And we are looking forward to bring more soccer action to you. With that, we've come to say goodbye.
The Agenda is a weekly national affairs interview program hosted every Sunday by Namibian Sun editor Toyvon Jabela, featuring a panel of high-profile newsmakers, analysts, and experts. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact agenda@synergy.com.na. The Agenda, focused on today's conversation.
Kykers, ons is hier met die naaswenners van vanjaar se Bruidspaar van die jaar kompetisie. Hoe voel julle oor dit wat julle bereik het vandag?
Ja, ons het nou glad nie gedink dit gaan actually gebeur nie, soos ons het, ek en my vroukie het net ingeskryf en ons het al gesê, sorry nie as ons so top 30 maak, miskien, dan is dit alright, maar toe kom ons op tot 12, toe besluit ons, okay nee, kom ons vat maar die kans, ons kyk of ons verder kom as dit, en hier staan ons as die naaswenner, so ja, ons het glad nie verwag nie.
En wat was vir julle 'n hoogtepunt vandag?
Ek dink die hoogtepunt vir ons vandag was die verwery gewees. Dit was baie fun gewees om die goed te kon geverf het en dan nou ook om al die mense te gesien het wat actually vir ons gestem het en wat hier was om actually, hoe kan my sê, aan ons vir ons te wees basies.
Sien julle twee nou kans om self julle huis ook te verf saam?
Ek weet nog nie of ons daar heeltemal is nie, maar ja, dit sal 'n lekker uitdaging wees. Ek dink ons begin ook maar eers net met die deur.
Die deur sal dalk baie makliker wees as die hele huis. Ons huis is 'n bietjie moeilike groot huis, so dis moeilik.
Wat het julle na mekaar toe aangetrek toe julle eers ontmoet het?
Ek sal dink dit was ons albei hou baie van praat. So toe ek die eerste keer by haar gewees het, toe kon ons nie ophou met mekaar praat nie. Ons het soos tot 3 uur, 4 uur, 5 uur in die nag het ons sit praat, wat ons net nie op kon nie. En dan ek die oggende het ek dan nou het ek so bietjie laat gelê en dan moes sy vroeg by die werk gewees, dan was sy baie kwaad vir my. Maar ja.
Maar dit was alles die moeite werd.
Dit was alles die moeite werd.
Hulle sê kommunikasie is soms beter as die liefde.
Dis waar, ja.
Dit is baie waar.
Maar baie dankie en baie geluk weer eens.
Baie dankie.
The Regional Review brings you news, views, and interviews from NMH correspondents from across the country. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact regional@synergy.com.na.
And unfortunately, we have come to the end of our episode here. But for more news, you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. You can also send us your news tips at newstipserongo.com.na. That's newstipserongo.com.na. Or you can also send us your story via WhatsApp or Telegram at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. Now, alternatively, you can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Or you can also check us out on our online channel, that's oneup2.com. Or you can simply check us out on DSTV channel 285 or on GoTV channel 94. Now, that was all for today's episode. Until next time, it's adios.